Hi, it's Musician Monday, and I have with me today Ron Tucker, one of our long-serving Evansville Philharmonic Orchestra members. Ron, tell us a little bit about yourself and your association with our orchestra.
Well, I started playing with the orchestra in 1983, first as a substitute, and I was a contracted second bassoonist starting in the fall of that year. And so I think that 83-84 season would put me now at about 35 years of performing as second bassoonist with the orchestra. For a time I was the orchestra librarian, and I did, for about the same period of time, work with the computer database.
Now, were you the librarian as well?
Yeah, I was a librarian.
Okay, so I know there were some people that you worked with, and a lot of people don't know who was our directors during those times and who was the actual people that worked in the office. Can you reminisce about that?
Yeah, when I first came, Stuart Kershaw, who I had actually met and performed under before I came here, he was the music director and conductor of the orchestra. There's been quite a few executive directors during the time that I've played with the orchestra, starting with Stephen Vann, Paul Hogel, Jim Palermo, Alan Hopper. The list goes on all the way up to Kimberly now.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of musicians throughout the years in the orchestra. But Ed Lacey and Ed Lacey's the principal bassoon, he and I have been the first and second bassoonist in the orchestra for the past 35 seasons. And of course, he has been in the orchestra a whole lot longer than me, at over 50 years.
Yes, we talked about that when he came in. He was 51 years this season. Now, I know that you have lived here in Evansville for a very long time, but are you originally from here?
I am originally more or less from Tucson, Arizona. That's where I grew up and went to school. I did get my music undergraduate degree from the San Francisco Conservatory and got my master's degree from the University of Evansville, and Ed Lacey was my teacher.
Lucky you. There's a lot of people that love having Ed as their teacher. Okay, so now you've lived here, like you said, for a very long time now. What are some of the favorite places that you like to go, and what are some of the great attractions that you enjoy here in Evansville?
Well, I live in the Haney's Corner area, south of downtown. I like to go to eat in that area. There's some terrific restaurants there. I work right now with the foundation at St. Vincent, Evansville, the old St. Mary's Hospital. And I've worked there for over 14 years. Other things that I like to do, I like to play Irish music. I play penny whistle, and I've been doing that off and on for, well, since before I moved to Evansville.
So we won't say that's a long time. Well, Ron, we thank you for coming in today, talk to us, and let our audience and all of our patrons know a little bit more about you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, and we'll see you up on stage soon.
All right.
Thanks.